going on? It's TJ Taz. We back for your weekly motivation. You got the strength to be on the inside. All we got to do is get it out, baby. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. Listen, it is almost Thanksgiving, and I can't wait to eat. I know you can't wait to eat too, but I don't want you to miss the true meaning behind Thanksgiving. And it's not about eating. It's not about food. It's about thanks, and it's about giving. So real quick, a real short story. It was a story about a wise woman who was in the mountains, and she was walking in the mountains on her long journey. And when she was walking past a stream, and when she's walking past the stream, she saw a precious stone sitting in the water, and she stopped. She bent down. She picked the precious stone up. She looked at it, and it was gleaming. And she marveled at how beautiful that precious stone was. She knew in the back of her mind that that precious stone was worth millions and millions of dollars. She put it in her bag, and she just smiled, and she continued along her journey. And she was just walking and walking and walking. And the next day, she ran into a young man, and the young man was sitting there, and he looked like he was hungry. She said, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir, are you okay?" He said, "Yes, I'm okay, but I'm a little bit hungry." She said, "Can I offer you something to eat?" And he said, "Sure." So she sat down, and the guy sat down next to her, and she opened her bag up, and he looked at her bag. When he looked at her bag, he saw the precious stone just shining oh so bright. And he said to her, "Excuse me, miss, can I have this precious stone in your bag?" And without hesitation, she said, "Yes, you can have it." She reached in the bag, she took the precious stone out, and she put it in his hands. He held the stone in his hands, and he just looked at it, and he marveled at how magnificent the stone was when it was sitting in his hands and the sun was hitting the stone, and he was so excited. He gave her a big tight hug. He held her like he knew her whole life. And then he took the stone, he put it in his pocket, and he started to head back home. He ended his journey. He was done. He forgot he was hungry. He didn't care about food anymore, and he headed home, and he was walking home. Halfway through the night, he stopped, and he said, "This woman gave me this precious stone worth millions of dollars. And I know this stone can change my life. It can affect my children, and it can affect my children's children." But then he said to himself, "I know if she gave me this precious stone, she has to have something more precious than this." So he decided to go back to find the woman in the mountain. So he turned around and he headed back to find the woman. And the next day when he found her, he said, "Excuse me, miss, excuse me." She said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I've come back to you. I want to give this stone back to you." She said, "Why?" He said, "Because I know you have something more precious than this." She said, "No, that's the most precious thing that I have." And he looked at her and said, "No, it's not." He said, "I want whatever it is inside of you that allows you to give me this precious stone worth millions of dollars without hesitation." Come on, I'm going to say it again because you missed it. He said, "I want whatever it is inside of you that allows you to give me this precious stone without hesitation." There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. This is the season for Thanksgiving. You heard, I'm going to break it up for Thanksgiving. Many times we run it together. You have to break it up. So this season, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to be thankful for what you have. You've heard me say it before. It's not about what you don't have. It's about what you do have. What you have right now is all you need to get done, to get to where you want to get to. You need nothing else in this season of your life. As a matter of fact, there's some things you don't have, perhaps because you're not ready for it. And if it was given to you, you would abuse it and it would destroy you. So be thankful for what you have right now. If you have a car and it's on E, stop complaining about it. If you got a car that's got rust on it, stop complaining about it. Somebody out there does not have a car. That's right. Somebody doesn't have a car. And if you're riding the bus, you're complaining about riding the bus. Somebody doesn't have money to ride the bus. Somebody don't even have the money to put it in there to get on the bus. They have to walk. And for those of you who are walking, complaining about walking, somebody does not have two legs to walk on. So they will be glad to be able to walk from point A to point B. So stop complaining about what you don't have and be thankful for what you do have this season, because somebody out there is praying for the very thing you're complaining about. I'm going to say it again. Somebody out there is praying for the very thing you're complaining about. And number two, lastly, giving. That's right, giving. She gave him the precious stone without hesitation. Can you do me a favor this holiday season? Can you give to someone without hesitation? And that is without hesitation. Can you give to them with joy? If you can't give to someone with a joyful heart, with a joyful spirit, then don't do it at all. Don't do it at all. If you're going to give to them grudgingly, don't do it. You do it with a joyful heart, and you do it without hesitation for your family and for strangers too. Anybody can do it for their family, but can you do it for a stranger in a grocery line? Can you do it for a stranger when you're outside and you're driving in your car and somebody's trying to cut you off? Can you allow them to cut in front of you? Can you do it for someone who might not deserve it? Who you think might not deserve it? Can you be a blessing to someone without hesitation and with joy, knowing that if you give, it shall be given back unto you, pressed down, shaken together, running over. So this season, yes, do me a favor, eat up, fill your stomach up. But more importantly, it's not about taking, it's about giving. So can you give to someone this year? Not just Thanksgiving, not just Christmas, but January, February, March, April. I need you to make it a habit of being thankful for what you have and giving without hesitation and with joy. Because you have something on the inside of you that's greater than anything this world can offer. You have greatness on the inside, and I need you to act like it.